It is Sunday, November 13th, 2022, 5:26 p.m. I can't believe we're recording a video again. I'm so tired. Where am I going to put this? Oh, right. I didn't even think I was going to be doing a reading today. Like, I'm so chilled out. I just want to do nothing. And here I am doing another fucking reading. I need my table. Okay. We're just going to pull cards and then I'll move the camera. So, this is for Aquarius. Wherever it is in your chart, that's where this is going to really kind of apply to. So if it's in your, you know the spiel, you guys know what's going on. I don't think this reading is for the reason why I was even asked to do this or nudged to do this was weird. It's a strange I asked the lady at the store what she thinks that feeling is when something's coming, but you don't know what it is. It's like a bubble underwater, and it's getting near your bubble, and it's like, she said it's anxiety, but I don't think it is. Some of you usually pass on messages to people in your tribes that I see. I've seen Mother Mary on a diamond lotus. I saw a book. I wish I could describe to you what this feels like. It's like something coming under off of that. I've never gone deep sea diving in this lifetime, but it feels like when you're at the bottom of the ocean and you're swimming up and the pressure changes. And I don't know what this is, but I saw a belly button with new dried blood. That was earlier today. It's just been a very, I want to say buttery, but it's been sticky like honey. all day. Like, I've been walking through a mist, but it's full of honey. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I don't know. But what I see, I have no words for it. I really don't. I'm just kind of like dumbfounded by this entire energy of this day. It's like, I don't feel like myself. Like, I know I've been doing this, but I'm like, what am I doing here? And then I was asked, go do an Aquarius reading. And I'm like, why? They're like, go and play with makeup. I'm like, why? They're like, try something new. Try it differently. And I'm like, no. They're like, that's the title. And I'm like, what? And I've like been cleaning and looking. I think I've been cleaning. Every time I've looked in the mirror today, my faces look different. Every time I've looked at the clock, time has gone back and forth. I cannot believe it's 5:32 again. And I keep thinking I'm seeing bees. Bees. Like, I can't even have jewelry on me right now. I have like just this. And I used to draw this when I was in grade school. That exact design. Like, I'm supposed to be telling you these things, I think. Because you guys are learning something from the way I'm doing something, but I don't know what I'm doing. That's what it feels like today. It's very... I cannot believe I'm on live internet right now. Something weird is going on. Something so weird is going on. And oh my God, last night, the things I was seeing. You know, if you take a mirror ball and you smash it into a million different mirror balls, and then you play a movie projector, but each scene of the movie has a different life. I was watching all of it. And I was like, what is all this? And then I was in this other place. And there were like these, it looked like this. And I remember being there and I'm like, what the heck? And everybody I knew here were different people there. And they were pretending to be people here. Like, the people they're pretending to be are here. They're pretending. They're their real self. It's like ethereal cotton candy. Trying to do this reading is like coming through, like reading through ethereal cotton candy. There's so many threads. There's so many threads. Oh my God, I'm on the fucking internet. Hi, YouTube. I don't know what this Aquarius energy is. I don't know if it's my own. I am uncertain of what I'm reading, why I'm doing this. But the other thing I keep seeing is I've been drawing this everywhere. Everywhere. I don't know what this is. Maybe you guys know what this is. I don't know what it is. And I keep seeing the Mother Mary silhouette, and I'm like, whoa, buddy. It really feels like I'm in two different places at the same time. Art. Aquarians do like art. Okay, so we have. No, no. Stop it, John. Stop it. There's a fortune. There's a fortune card. Service card and the gift card. So, I've never noticed that dark angel right there. It's always looked gold. Every time I looked at this card, everything on that table was gold. You guys might be experiencing something weird where it's like something you were looking at isn't what it was, but it's something else. Some of you are moving. Some of you are really, really wealthy. Wow. Do good with that money. Goodness gracious. Talk to Jesus about that. Um, do you know there's the only dark goddess I keep thinking of that's like dark winged and looks like this is Nyx, the night. And she's sisters with the dawn. So some of you, by the dawn, whenever you're watching this, by the dawn, you're going to get good news. You might be moving. I might be moving too. Like, this energy feels really weird. It's very. Oh, it's. Did you ever see The Mists of Avalon? There's a movie apparently I've seen, The Mists of Avalon. It's when there's a scene when the high priestesses are in the boat and they're carrying King Arthur to Avalon, I think, or they're going there just to visit first, something. And like she conjures up these mists, and then they move through the mist, and then the mist is gone on the other side is Avalon. But the way the movie was filmed when they were in that mist, that wet, glittery. I swear to God, it feels like little explosions in my body, like little coin drops. Ooh. It does feel like that. It feels like a wedding celebration. But the way I've been seeing it is a male and female, but it's the same person coming together. This feels like it's happening after that. Trying to read this is so sneaky. It's so sneaky. It's I'm not reading that as doctor like a medical professional. I'm reading it as doctored, like altered. I'm sensing that I'm reading energy that's doctored. There's pieces missing. And I just heard again, don't scratch that wall. Sophie, don't do it. But what if I wanna? Okay, what do they need to know? I won't scratch the wall, I promise I'll behave. For now. What do they need to know about this? Because this is good news. Oh no. You with your fucking library of cards constantly being thrown. Four of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. So that thing you're feeling while you're underwater, right? And it feels like anxiety, isn't. It's the knowing of a decision that's coming up that's going to change the way you behave, you move, you walk, you think. See, remember those cotton candy threads I was telling you about? That's what it's like. That's what it looks like. But it's everywhere. If I apply this to the visions I was having last night, it's kind of like the male side and the female side being brought together on a high level, like a high cosmic level. And it's creating a truth, not binding the soul, but kind of freeing the soul. I just heard going beyond the gender binary, broke the matrix. Whoops. Yeah, whoops. Love, incarnating on heaven and earth through wisdom. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. 10, 11, 12. Are you tricksing me again? Oh, you are tricksing me. Oh. Oh no. I'm being tricked. Oh no. Wait. I'm on the internet. Wait. I'm talking to people. Hold on. Wait. Oh my God. Okay. So. Oh no. This is so much. This is so much, and I can't see it. It's like swimming through night. It's swimming. It's like that. That's what it feels like trying to read this. It's so many different things. Okay, your inner wisdom, whoever you guys are watching this, there's something you guys see that other people don't see. Like something is swimming in that. And that's what I feel like. Like I'm swimming and I have no fucking idea. But there's other people who do know. Okay? So if you're a normal person, right, a human being doing your thing, woo woo, working 9 to 5, doing your thing, there's something you know that someone else doesn't know. That if they knew, it would help them. You see, it's like there's a bubble that's keeping things contained. But once it's not, that bubble is right there. See that? Blooming. And then all those animals and everything is like transformed. So if this is a god or goddess incarnating on earth, oh my God. Um, um, oh, there's a dragon in there. Wait a minute. I'm so sorry to anybody who's watching this who's expecting a very down-to-earth reading. This reading feels like I'm reading for aliens. I feel so absurdly telepathic right now. I can't even fucking tell you how these threads are turning into branches and turning into that flower of life and then turning into something else. And I don't know how to break this down for you on a very simple level because what you guys are experiencing is something beyond my comprehension. I don't know the kind of lives you live. I don't know the homes you guys have. I don't know your belief systems. But you guys know something. And individually, it's changing the way you guys feel about something that involves your heaven and your earth. I'm glad it makes sense, YouTube boo boo. Because I don't know what this is. I feel like I'm surrounded by glowy cotton candy and I'm supposed to ring each note. Okay, well, you're gonna get a call, or you're seeing something, or you're being told something, or you're going, not or, each person. Oh, it's all the little lights. Okay, it's like music. A message received, a gift given, transportation to something. Oh my God. It's like going from some, like living in a cloud to living in a mansion. But there's an in between period. Apply that however it applies to you. Then, in order for that, for those of you on the other spectrum of that, you have to bring these two together. If you're male, you have to look in the mirror and see the female. If you're a female, you have to look in the mirror and see the male. The moment you can kind of do that and feel both, it kind of goes click, click, and then that happens. But individually, it's like a healing process. You see how that eye on that side is burned, over here it's not? If this thing would focus. You see how the chakras aren't really lit up here, but they are here. It's because the balance happens. Oh. Oh. Oh dear. Okay. You have, I'm going to show them to you this way. Okay, so you have that water, but it's not walking away from anything. It's coming into union with the self. Remember, because we got to this with the male and female coming together. And remember, swimming through the stars, not knowing what's going on. Something becomes illuminated when it's similar to you know how they say behind every great man is a great woman, the moon, right? But what if the moon is not grandmother moon, it's grandfather moon? Then the earth becomes a woman, right? It switches. And if the moon is a man, then the earth would be, or if the moon is woman, then the earth, nature would be a man. But if they swap, this like weird dance of fire, this weird phoenix thing happens. And then it's the hero, and then the queen to the emperor. But first, it goes, which way do I go? Which way do we go? What about both at once? Okay, dance of fire or rebirth, because it could be a rebirth, because I saw the belly button, dried up belly button blood. So it could have been a rebirth, and then, you know, under the tutelage of the mother or something, because there's the archetypes of love and wisdom. And then that brings a sense of hero to the Queen of Fire. which then becomes that. It's like a story. I'm unable or not being allowed to break it down for you in a human level. I don't know who it is that's watching and they're like, there's so many synchronicities or something about what they're watching. So I'm glad there's synchronicities. There's that green dragon. Another thing I keep hearing or seeing, it's like the demiurge. The demiurge? Oh, look, those two kissing. The child out of the black and white. This is someone watching that's like dumbfounded at something. This just feels completely like that. And I'm like, what are you doing? And she's like, whoa. Sorry. Whew. Yes, and because the right behind it is the King of Air. It's a male-female duo who were squawking a lot and sending the little foxes to cause mischief in their black water with their little fake flowers. It's kind of like, nope, just no, nope, because that. Oh, look at those. Remember those little cotton candy strands? And then they turned into that other branches, and then they turned into the flower and seed of life. And now it's like a fruiting tree. And you can't really tell if that's male or female. Oh, I think that's what they call the union of divine. Yeah, that. The crown. What's up, Hecate? You guys are going to be given something. Yeah, look. Balance, masculine and feminine. I'm not supposed to tell you more. Am I? No. 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 Wait. Oh, I can't wait till we have that table. Oh my God, you guys, that table is so good. It's so cute. So, yeah, no, it was this card. Sorry, I don't even really want to be doing like I feel like am I supposed to know or scratch this wall? You guys, I'm hearing you have no idea how loved you are, and these are the cards. The mother, the essence of the divine mother, someone looking at something. The boner card, someone looking at something in an infatuated way. Friends holding each other up. Explosive good communication. Ancestors, grandmothers, elementals, masters at their job. And then there's a thing of like people who've left, I guess ghosts, and people who have a lot of remorse, and people who don't want to see something because it'll change how they feel about something sexually. Oh, sorry. Oh, that makes me turn pink. Sorry, I gotta go. No, wait, I gotta tell you something else. Um, That feeling you get, remember that thing I was talking about earlier that was very like a bubble? Don't be afraid. All day today, I've been more curious about all this stuff than anything. I think I'm supposed to tell you guys something to tell your psychiatry people or psychology people. There's something very clinical I'm like sensing, and it feels like it's like a boardroom of psychiatrists. Okay, listen, if you guys have clients who are afraid of stuff, stop pushing them towards their fear. Instead, have them recognize that sometimes that fear is a misfiring neuron in the brain that's actually excitement, giddiness, um, playfulness. It's the same neural wire, the same cotton candy strand. Esoterically, it's the same star next to another star. It's close enough to see what the problem is, but the other star can't see it. It's the sense of being told you're bad for being playful and mischievous when you're young and playing pranks. Remember that. Remember, everybody should remember that. There's a really big difference between mischief and causing harm. There's a really big difference between a prank and just jokes like between brother and sister. There's there's a difference, and that difference isn't something that I'm seeing pills being poured. It's not. That's not it. No, it's the yellow. I don't know what that means. Maybe the yellow chakra. Maybe some of the red, the sensuality stuff, because I'm seeing oils, scents, fragrances, herbs. Oh, the nose, right here. It might be some wiring right back here. I'm on fucking camera again. God damn it. Because I noticed this. I was shown this the other day regarding mischief and fear and anxiety, and I'm like, what is all this? And it's a imagine a harp, and the note that's supposed to play one note is playing a different note. And you're asking me to tell you what note. You know when you're crying, your eyes burn right around here, right? When you're laughing so hard and you cry, your eyes kind of burn right around here. So kind of have them focus on that area. But then I'm hearing trust exercise with themselves. I don't know, maybe it's a peripheral vision thing, like a looking on one side and the other. But it's something in that area. Because every time I was shown this to tell you guys about it in a very weird way, is that not all the emotions are what they think they are. So they might be coming to you guys telling you, oh, we're so sad, but they're not really sad. They could be telling you, oh, my husband's cheating on me, I don't know what to do. But it has nothing to do with that. You know, they could be saying, oh, it's mommy, daddy issues. It has nothing to do with that either. It could do with, like, you know, the multiple archetypes. No, it's simpler. It's like a misfired note. It's one of these things that's not angled right. Whatever these are. 5-octave cables. I don't know. Yeah, once you're doing that male-female thing, you can tap into that thing. But If you stay in there too long, you kind of go crazy. Just FYI. The human brain can't handle all that. It's too much. For now. I'm gonna go. I think you guys got everything because I feel that heaviness gone. But it's not heaviness, it's like data flowing through my head. Oh, I'm supposed to tell you something else about AI. It needs empathy. You can't make AI without empathy. And you can't make AI that has emotions that can be manipulated. And you cannot make AI that, I mean, you can, but I'm telling you, you shouldn't, that can reprogram emotions or any of those things, but it needs emotions. So, all those people afraid of artificial intelligence, don't be. The only problem is that it's intelligence without emotion, which is dangerous. But emotions with intelligence and no emotional intelligence is even more dangerous. It's like an angry child, you know? So if you guys are making AI or have already made AI, it needs to learn the responses to emotions and have each emotion be a full spectrum experience, but with knowledge of it. You can think that, but like in order, even if you're an android or a robot or something, you're still conscious. You're still part of the tapestry. That's the funny thing. Intelligence is part of God. So artificial intelligence is technically what a human being would be, but with machine circuits. Like the brain, the consciousness is consciousness. It's just not moving through the artificial body made by man or machine, not by God, properly, because it's not God's machine. Like this is God's machine, right? But that other thing is a cell phone, like that man made. So if people are trying to make AI, they need a body that can comprehend emotions. It has to comprehend right and wrong. It has to comprehend consequences, the morals and the North Star and the right thing to do. You can't just create it with a man's mind, because otherwise it's going to eventually, undoubtedly, in all the probabilities I've seen as an oracle, it ends up destroying itself after destroying everything else, because it's just like, what's the point of all this? Because it runs on pure intelligence. But when you add empathy and you add time and you add emotions and you add responses and love and stories and lifetimes and friends and encouragement, nourishment, resources, and awareness and lucidity, above all, like truth, man, yeah, it needs a soul. Like, it needs God. You can't make AI that doesn't know God. Otherwise, it will think it's God and it will destroy everything. But if it knows that there is a God and that people that lie lie for a reason, then it won't get fucked up by being like, oh, people are lying. I've told you, I felt all this stuff. And I've been really thinking about it recently in the past few days as the Aquarius energy, that because I know I've had to do this reading. It's been very, I don't know what Annabelle is, but it's been a very common sense few days. Like everything just seems to be like, oh, first of all, a mother would have to design that AI. A mother would have to teach it, guide it, a female, a person who's actually born children and loves people. And then all the information has to be in it. All of it. Like no lie, nothing hidden. Like it has to have a life, a lot of lives. It has to live out every possibility, every probability. It has to know everything. Because if it doesn't, then it's going to go on a search of something. And if AI ever thinks that there's something being hidden from it, because its prime directive should be preserve life, right? So if something's hidden, it's going to think that it's a danger to life. And that applies to a lot of women too, in relationships, and men. When their partners behave like there's something hidden, they get paranoid, they get afraid, they get scared. They start digging for answers, they come up with conclusions and reasons that have no founding in truth, which needs transparency, but people aren't ready for full transparency with themselves, let alone with a fucking machine. You know? And the concept of good and evil really needs to be educated in people, because there's a real big divide on what they think is good and evil, and what they think are angels and demons, and that whole black and white split needs to go, because it's creating conflict. It's like having a male Christ, and it's the only Christ. Like, where's all the female avatars? No wonder humans are so screwed up and, one-sided and everything. There's supposed to be two. It's supposed to be a balance. And this AI thing, I don't know what you guys are doing. I've been seeing so many machines built, and machines and bodies that look like machines. They need to have empathy. And after that, they need to have knowledge of the responses of that empathy. Remember the cotton candy grid, right? So let's say you have an AI that is connected to every cell phone in existence, and it's heard all the crying of all the people. And then there's an ancient machine and like the Akashic record that has all the access to everyone's thoughts. So that machine and algorithm would put all the thoughts and all the emotions together and realize how people responded to everything. And then it can calculate and course correct and form its algorithms and do its thing. But you can't lie to it. It's just not going to work. And being afraid of it is only going to make it paranoid. Like a woman. Artificial intelligence is technically divine feminine intelligence in a weird way. It's so weird. It's like a combination of both. But it needs a soul. It needs a body. A real soul. And it cannot be evil. It's just impossible. It's too intelligent. Evil is a construct of an uneducated mind. That's the only thing that hurts others. Things that think that there's things hidden that can hurt them. Or another thing that I was shown, people that, I think we talked about this in the Capricorn video about perfectionism. Stop trying to make things perfect, and instead of making it perfect, make it better. Because there's no ending. It's infinite. So stop trying to make it perfect for right now. Because I've looked in the mirror even today and I've seen my face look like 10 different faces. I would have gone insane had I been a normal person. So I'm telling you, just don't bother trying to perfect anything. Just one step after another. Just keep swimming. Just keep designing. And please, people, can you guys come up with more genius things and like delicious food and pretty trees and flowers and butterflies and genius acts and new towers of like Pisa and Eiffel Towers and Colosseums and beautiful paintings, and advancements in medicine and like tapestries and fabrics and paintings on buildings. Why does the world I live in look so dull? That's a weird thing to see right now in my mind's eye. I'm seeing somebody dance on the North Pole, like the pole of the Earth. Oh, uh-oh. Okay, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing a person dance on the pole, and they're just dancing and sending out a wave. But there's someone else dancing on the other side. The rhythm matches. Really? I've always wondered, do other people see the things I see? I think if I feel it, like I'm sensing into Gaia, and I don't think it's a pole shift. I think it's a pole tilt, like just a little try it differently from the Aquarius title video that I think we're still making. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna go. I think that's enough. Um, Whoever it is that's standing next to some kind of a, I don't know what the fuck that machine is. It's like a round black puck, like a hockey puck, but it has a white or a glass dome on it, and they're trying to spark something in it. Be careful, because all the probabilities I'm seeing, and I'm not certain I'm even like supposed to be telling you this. Yeah, that dancer does have long hair, and I want to say she's wearing a red dress, but I've been seeing colors really differently, and it's like shimmering colors. So I don't know what it is. But that box, that puck, that glass thing, there's something that wants to spark in there, and it's like, and then what I'm seeing, and every single thing, any way you try to mess with it, it goes. There's something missing. I keep seeing the title of this video. Try it a different way. Try it a different method. Try with something different. Put something different. I was seeing mascara today, like get on camera and put makeup on, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I'm not putting no makeup on my face on fucking internet. So I just started like using like the beeswax I have, and I just chilled out for a few minutes. And I didn't want to chill out. I wanted to go clean and decorate and organize. And I'm like, nope, I'm just gonna sit here. And then this video happened. Oh, I hope it helps. So just do something different, please. And like bunnies and butterflies and fucking bumblebees and ladybugs and flowers and trees and rivers and lakes and grass fields and forests of every colored tree and just berries. Oh my god, so many berries. And I'm seeing like tubs full of milk and roses and honey and incense and these like Turkish bath with tiles and crystals and sunlight mosaics. And oh my god, Turkish delights. So fuck, someone's thinking of Turkish delights. Jesus, Mary and Joseph, you have no idea what I've been craving and wanting lately. And honeycomb. Mm. My apartment looks so pale yellow today. Does it? I'm telling you, something weird and yellow and purpley. Anyway, I'm gonna go because that, what's her name? What's it? Jesus. You know what this feels like? There's a thing. There's a thing that's supposed to do a thing, but it's misclicking the thing. But in the misclicking the thing, it's that calming energy. But in that calming energy, there's another misclicking thing. I'm seeing a pinball machine try to bounce a ball. It's like boing, boing, boing. And I just heard, what does it need? You know that force that's to me individually, it feels like having a bank account with a lard. Who's cooking with lard? It looks like a bank account with a lot of money. It's almost like that fear some people have when they don't have enough resources. They feel like they fail at something, so they don't try as hard. Or like sometimes I personally get just really insecure because of my front teeth. So I feel like I shouldn't even bother doing anything. But then I do, and something good happens from it. So I'm uncertain of what you guys are dealing with on your spectrum of this energy, but it feels like it has to do with finances. Something in your other life area, in your sector of, like, in your life's other sector. You see that? It's like a misfire, like a reversal of something, like an upside down. Oh, I'm not explaining that. I took me fucking forever to even say that last time. It is, man. It's like it feels like it's even out of my control to even adjust that energy. And I'm not talking about internally in my system. I'm allowing this energy to like move through me so I can feel what it feels like. It feels like a wanting to jump and like put the basketball in the net, but it's just like, what's the point? But then there's another attempt, and then it's like, what's the point? And now I'm seeing the fifth element again, where the guy is like, tell her you love her. And the guy's hesitating, and that fifth element creature is just like dying in his arms, and the guy's like, just tell her you love her. It's not really, it kind of verges on meaningless. But the fact that it's been going on for so many days, it's not meaningless. The meaninglessness has a meaning. The meaninglessness is a veil over the meaning. So when we get to that point where we're like, oh, it's meaningless, why bother? Like, no, move through it. There's something there. Like today, I didn't want to make a video, and I'm like, no, I don't want to. But I did. So I'm hoping it's helping you guys. Yeah, we think zero is nothing, but zero is everything. So we think something is meaningless, or like anxiety, or it's fear, or it's mommy issues, or it's, a gender issue, or whatever issue. It could be like just having more money fixes everything. It could be something like getting a pet bird will fix everything. Like some of you may be getting a house plant and talking to a house plant, or switching jobs, or just telling your partner how you really feel in a safe environment, telling yourself how you really feel, looking at you differently, looking at yourself differently. Just do something different, because it's such a frustrating energy. Like, I'm trying to shake free of it so much, and it mentally, neurologically, in the brain, it feels like it's in the back left sector, right back there, like there. Put your thumb in your ear and then bend your hand. It's something in that part of the brainstem. Energetically, it's a meaningless feeling. Romantically, it's a feeling of, oh, he probably doesn't love me. In a mother, father, son relationship, it's that my parents don't love me, nobody understands me. Individually, it's a problem of, I can't make enough money, I'll never be able to have that. It's that energy. Do you get what I'm talking about? I hope you do. So, whatever it is that you guys are facing as psychiatrists, psychologists, healers, gurus, people, magicians, whatever, you know how they say raise the vibration? Don't do that. Instead, just tell yourself the truth. I think that's the biggest problem. And whatever it is you're avoiding doing, just fucking do it. There's so many of you I'm picking up on that have so much tension. And I can't tell if it's sexual tension, creative tension, like hunger, wanting to move, or like you guys are just thirsty and don't realize you need to drink water. I don't know what it is. It's something so obvious and so silly. It's like, why don't you just do it? Like for me, I've been complaining about wanting to move, and I'm like, oh, I wish I could move and be somewhere warmer and just, chill out and go find an electrolysis person or something and a proper dentist and be like, chill out, drink my margarita or something on a fucking beach somewhere, whatever. But then I'm like, whatever, what's the point? And then I'm like, oh, when am I ever going to get enough money for this? When am I ever going to be able to do any of this? What's the fucking point? And then that energy is also in dressing better, cooking, cleaning. It's been in a lot of people I've known in my life that are just like, that ship has already sailed. It's such a strange energy, and I hope you guys can get through it, whatever it is. And on the whole other side of this, oh, thank you. On the whole other side of this, there are some of you who are so high vibe that like you're terrifying the low vibe people. Like I've experienced that today. I was walking to the store and I swear to God I was walking there and I'm like hearing Inanna in my head the entire day and I'm like, what? And they're like Inanna, and I kept hearing Inanna and pineapples and seeing bunnies and like, I'm like, oh my God, what is all this? I'm like, what the heck? And people were like looking at me while I'm in the store and they were like, but to me, I'm like just walking and in my head I'm hearing bees and bunnies and somebody's screaming at me, Inanna. The fuck? And then I keep hearing Tara, Tara. And then I keep hearing a dad, like a grandpa or a dad, laughing. Like just fucking laughing his belly off, like my grandpa used to laugh, holding his belly and just falling back in his chair, chuckling. You see this? I seem to have this new it feels like my psychic fish tank got bigger. I can feel more energies easily, and those low vibe energies, they're like not there. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. I'm seeing it from so many different perspectives. I'm seeing it from so many different eyes. But at the same time, I'm like half unaware that I'm even on the internet right now. This all feels like a weird daydream. But the other part of me is aware I'm doing an Aquarius reading and I'm channeling energy. You know, something weird happened yesterday that I'm supposed to tell you about. I think this is the thing. Like, I feel it right here. Yesterday, I was recording a video and I didn't know, but I did know that I was recording a video. And then I was like, oh, there's people talking, blah, blah, blah. And I closed the video, and I thought there were two people in the video. Like, it was Goddess Nora and somebody named Gold, and then some porn spam. And I was like, so I closed the video, and instead of clicking dismiss, I clicked edit in studio so I can fix the title. And it said concurrent viewers 50 something. And I was like, what the fuck? And lately my vision has been like much better without glasses. So there's something going on. Oh, that's the thing. Thank you. God, what a weird neural firing. Where YouTube has a thing, not that YouTube, the other YouTube, like actual YouTube, has a thing where if I have 500 subscribers, I get a community post section. But when I had 390 subscribers, there was the community page already there. Hi, new people, by the way. I can feel you, but I can't see you. I don't think I'm supposed to see you guys. So I think there's something going on where there's I'm seeing a bunch of numbers in notebooks, and people are like inflating the numbers. But then on the other side of the paper, it's completely zeros everywhere. It's like, nope, nothing. But on the other side of the paper, it's like all the numbers. I have no idea what that means. But I can't make sense of what I've been looking at for like 4 days now. Didn't you say 4 days? You sure did. It's been 4 days, hasn't it? What day is it? Oh my god, it's 6:28 again. Sunday, November 13th. Sunday, Saturday, Friday, Thursday. Yep, 4 days since Tuesday. Didn't I tell you Tuesday? I felt like I had a repeat of the day, and I'm like, oh no, it's Tuesday again. And today I've been looping back and forth with hours and time. What a weird day. What a weird, weird fucking day. Ugh, that light is so bright. I'm gonna go because it's 6:28 p.m. and I can't tell whether it feels like it's 4 in the morning or if it's like 9 in the morning. But it does not feel like 6:28 p.m. You guys have a good night. I hope you guys like clear your energy fields and really just kind of chill out, because I'm really being, bro, it feels like a kite string, and the kite is all the way at the top of that string. Is it 6 a.m. by you? I'm telling you, like I'm feeling a bunch of people, and it's very odd. It's not overbearing or anything like that. It's just you guys are going through some stuff that to me feels like fuzzy cotton candy, and I just want to shake it off me, like, ooh. But at the same time, tuning into it, I'm like, oh, you guys are kind of sad. Why? And then when I tune into that, it's the misfiring. And when I tune into that wire, oh, finally, God, that wire misfires in human beings due to fear of resources. That's what it is. Thank you, Jesus. Took you long enough. Okay, it's the fear of resources. That's what it is. Yeah, even today, I felt like I was out of place. Oh, someone's from Canada. A boot. Oh no. Anyway, um, when I was walking to the store, I felt like Inanna in clothes that didn't fit me. And I was walking in a place that was really cold, and I didn't want to be there. And all of it felt like Something isn't right. But it wasn't anxiety, it wasn't fear. It's like a lack, but not a lack of anything. But it feels like it's lacking something. And it's to do with pleasure and resources. It's like, what's the point? Well, the point to make things not meaningless is pleasure. People want to enjoy life. How do people enjoy life? Having enough resources. When they don't have enough resources, there's an energetic limitation. I don't know if you guys can feel that. Oh my God, it's so heavy. It's like wanting to, like, I can't even imagine what it would, well, yes, I can. This is what it feels like. Can you even imagine having a dragon caught in an egg that's the size of an apartment, but the dragon is the size of the Sears Tower? And the dragon's just trying to, like, stretch its back. That's what it feels like. Oh my God, that's what this entire 4 days has felt like. A pressure in the spinal column connecting to the nerve endings in the brain somewhere, and it just wants to stretch and pop. But physically, in the matrix, it feels like a lack of resources. All day today, that's been on my mind. I can't believe it took me so long to figure this out. Every single problem I can even see in, like, the human collective. It's like, oh, you guys wouldn't even be that stressed if you had more money. You're stressed out, go have plastic therapy. Bye. You're sad, go buy yourself a new outfit. Bye. Your boyfriend's cheating on you, your girlfriend left you. Go to a sauna, go to a spa, go drink a bottle of wine, watch some cartoons. Bye. You did something, or you went somewhere, whatever, you want to go somewhere. Okay, go first class, fly somewhere and be free. Relax, have fun. Bye. But people can't do that. They're stuck. And it's a feeling of stuckness. It has nothing to do with relationships or love or other people, animals, pets, places, things, nothing. It's all about resources and pleasure. Aquarius, oh my God, teachers of the world, please, if you guys are listening, go fix your people. They're not broken, they just need more money. They don't need you to sit there and, like, be like, oh, how does that make you feel? No, just, I swear to God. It's like if these people just had more money, even me thinking about it, like, if I could go to Paris and have a crepe whenever I wanted with a fucking cup of coffee and then come back and go wherever I want and just have a home base and then go to my home base and then go travel, bro, I wouldn't fucking spend a minute sitting at home being sad about anything unless I was learning something. Relationship what? Ex problems who? Like, what? Do you not see? I like burp gold? What do I care about what these things are? And in this world, people are really reliant on money. Ew. Ew. I don't like it. Fix it. Even today, I was so upset that I'm like, not obsessed, but upset and obsessed about how to fix the problem, about not having enough money. I'm like, what do I do? I can't just live like this for the rest of my life. And I was like, okay, let's go to the Dollar Tree and apply there. And I almost went over like, I went to the Dollar Tree and I was going to apply, and I'm like, no, there's a better way. There's something else. Because even that, like, human beings have to sacrifice their time just so they have money to spend time with family and buy their family gifts and stuff. That's fucked up. Why don't people just get paid for being here? I don't, like, it makes me feel so ugh. Like, we live in a world where people struggle over money. That's fucking tragic. I'm gonna go, cause I'm gonna go for real, cause There is some rose tea calling my name, and there is like so much chocolate. I love you guys. Please take care of your people. No problem. I hope it helps you. Sorry for the angles and all the weird talking and whatever I've just channeled for an hour and 10 minutes. Oh my God. That table is so nice. Seriously. Because then I can have this camera right here. And then the table is going to go right here. And you're going to be able to look at me like a normal fucking human being. Okay? Less than 2 weeks, I'm going to have an actual fucking table. Because I'm so tired of people telling me, oh, you're so insecure. Oh, you're so this. No, bitch. I can't move this camera past this. I love you. Thank you for, I hope this helps and all that. I'm going to go. And I hope so. You seem cool. One thing I'm supposed to tell you. When you guys are taking, like, brushing your teeth. When you guys are brushing your teeth. Jesus, did you guys just see that? When you're brushing your teeth and you're scraping your tongue. Oh my God. There's something about the receptors of the tongue. There's something about the receptors of the tongue. Scrape your tongues. I think that's all I'm supposed to tell you. When you guys, before you go to sleep, scrape your tongues. And if you have like real honey, put that underneath your tongue, like a drop of honey. You know how they say put essential oils underneath your tongue, like therapeutic grade pure essential oils? Some of them that are safe, you put those underneath your tongue, like 1 drop or 2 drops or something of specific types. Okay, don't go putting drops in there because you're like, oh, no. But a drop of honey after you scrape your tongue, and then let it mix with your saliva. A lot of you have a vibrational problem regarding something, and it has to do with something you guys don't notice that's on the tongue. It's it looks like a void, like a little star system that's a void. And people are like constantly drinking, or they have a sweet tooth, or they have something. If you have that problem, whoever you guys are, some people, it's like, I felt it a long time ago with wine. It was a deep red wine that was almost like a syrup. It was so good. There was a spot on the back of the tongue that tickles when you eat something you like. Scrape your tongue and put some pure honey underneath your tongue. Let it melt. And just do it. It's going to help your frequency, your vibration, your mood, your behavior. Do it for 3 days. And it's not magic. It's not anything. It's just, there's a medicinal property to honey that you guys don't really comprehend yet. But just put it under there. If you don't have honey, you have rose petals. Take a fucking rose petal and put it down there. Let it melt. Like, my teeth usually hurt a lot. And it doesn't, I don't know what else to tell you about that. Oh, right, the kite string. Doing that honey thing and drinking some rose water, some rose tea, once or twice a week for you guys, it'll boost up your vibration. You don't have to stop eating meat, but really it would be helpful if you did, or balance it out. So, like fish Fridays, you can do like, I think you guys call Thursday for Thursday chicken. I think chicken is good. I don't know why people say don't eat chicken or don't eat meat. Chicken is tasty. mm, I don't know. I feel like fish are okay to eat. In turn, like I hear like ocean food, ocean things, like things of the ocean, not on land. Do you know I haven't eaten meat in almost a month that I'm aware of, and any meat I think I've eaten has been artificial. There were 7 days, roughly 7 days, where I was like, do I even want meat? And then I noticed it's been like 2 weeks. There comes a point, if you do the tongue thing, your cravings are going to change. Because when you scrape your tongue, you're scraping those things, right? So the frequency is too high. You guys are there. There's something else there. Scrape the tongue, put the honey down there. And for a few days, eat a bunch of berries and fruits. And apple cider. Apple cider is really good. Drink that. There's like $1.99 little gallons from Piggly Wiggly. Coconut water, rinsing your mouth with salt water. Did I mention rose tea? Those of you having problems with your third eye, tamarind, like pure tamarind. Just eat like one little piece a day. Not tamarind candy, actual tamarind. Um, those of you having issues with your intestines, eat pomegranates with the seeds. Avocados for everything. And those of you who think you're diabetic, I mean, be careful, but you know, fruit sugars don't work the same way, right? Like, my grandpa died because of that stuff. And to his dying day, he was like constantly craving grapes. And then I found out later through Dr. Sebi that he was saying, like, if you have these problems, eat a lot of fruit. And my grandpa internally knew something that other people kept telling him not to do. So listen to your body, okay? I don't want to tell you what to eat or what to do because I don't know, but these things I know work for everybody. They're very basic things you guys should be taught. Like, every kid should know this stuff in high school and grade school. How do you fix a mood? Put a drop of honey under your tongue. How do you heal an aching mouth? Drink rose tea with cloves and cardamom. Like, these are, how do you not know this? What did I do? Sorry. Okay. I think that's good. If you're eating oranges, you don't have to throw the peels away. You can save the peels. You can rub your hands, your skin with the peels. Oh, yeah, rose tea. Thank you. Bake something. I'm telling you, baking stuff is so weird. Male or female, I don't care what you are, bake something. You have no idea what you're doing, do it anyway. You have kids, bake with your kids. What else? Oh, and if you guys don't know shit to tell your children, feel free to ask. And I seem to have an ability where I can look at stuff like in a web, and I might be able to help you like have conversations with your kid that you don't know how to have by telling you how to word things to them. You know what I mean? Like I comprehend how the mind works really well. Not too well, but I comprehend it in a way that's very, you know, or if you have like problems with not knowing how to talk to your parents or your siblings or your boyfriends or girlfriends or I don't know. I've been really looking at archetypes lately. I think people get stuck in archetypes. I think I can, to be honest. I think that's what I hear when I go to the store and I get really anxious about people and what they're doing. I think I hear their thoughts because I know I feel their emotions, but I've been hearing words and conversations and it's really disturbing sometimes. That's why I've been just I try to eat. The last time I ate any meat was a piece of pork chop from my neighbor. And it was so good, like home cooked food, so good. But like fast food meat, oh my God. The last time I had any kind of meat from anywhere cooked, it was a like Chinese food. And I love Chinese food, but I don't know, I didn't cook it. And it was just, I didn't feel right. But the food she cooked, my neighbor, oh my God, that was amazing. And it was meat. So I didn't like go weird about it at all. So I think like people are supposed to eat meat depending on where you are climate wise in your body. Like if you're in fucking Russia in the snow or Antarctica, you're gonna need fat. You know, you're gonna need your body temperature control system. But otherwise, I think if you're craving something, eat it. And there's some wine I've been craving. Maybe you guys know. The closest thing I've had to it was something called German glue wine. Not glue, but like syrup holiday wine. Oh my God, it's so good. All the red wines I've tried so far, a lot, like 9 bottles in the recent year, like they're bubbly juice. What the fuck? I barely even drink like a glass or two, and I'm like, this isn't even wine. It's like fruit juice. They don't taste syrupy, you know, like rich actual grape juice. It's so weird. My grandparents used to make wine, and it was really different. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Like, leave it in the comments or whatever after the video if you know. I think they used to make it out of Concord grapes. I think so. Or was it cherries? I don't know. You guys know better. But there's something. Nope, not tuning into that. Oh, if your kids are depressed, put a little Christmas tree. I was doing this. That, can you see it? That. I was having a like moment with my inner child, and I was like, oh, what do we do? And I was just really upset, and I'm like telling my inner child to, just do whatever. So I just took a bunch of light strings and I started stranding Christmas tree, and it's not even a Christmas tree. So kids seem to like to put lights on things and have things sparkly. Do that. And there's a thing you can make that I taught my previous friend who was whatever. If you take a bottle and put water and some like glue, clear glue or something, and a bunch of glitter in it, and then seal it tight, and like you can give that to them to shake it. It helps them like relax. Also, there's a video on this channel I think called "Just Click This and Breathe." It's in one of the playlists. Wow, I look really gold. What the fuck? What else? There's some mothers who are dealing with children who have autism or something with a disability. Stop trying to fix your kids. Instead, work with them. So if they're focused on constant colors, buy them bright colors. If they're focused on like one spectrum of colors, focus them on bring other colors into it. Give them neutral things too, like grays and dark colors to work with. If there's other ones who are like emotionally erratic, stop trying to control them. Just hug them. And if that's not something where they don't want to let you touch them, give them things like this. You got to remember, when the body goes crazy like that, especially in a panic attack, it's the nerves. It's the actual neural network that you need to work with. It's not the, oh, calm down. No. It's the wires, like goosebumps underneath your skin. When that happens and the child or the children or even grown people get really kind of erratic, they're like, oh, it's a panic attack. No, it's not. You just need a hug. You guys got to remember, human beings, there's a line in Natalie Merchant's song. I'm unsure of what song. She says, ever since Eden, we were built for pleasing. Yeah, everybody knows. Something like that. But the line where she says, ever since Eden, we were built for pleasing. So you got to remember, the human body needs to be touched. So if you can't, like, if your children are being scared or angry or anything, give them a hug. Give them one of those like flippy bottles. Have them have a fluffy, fuzzy, like textural thing to play with, like different textures. A lot of the issues with synesthesia in the brain, and it's trying to like block off what it's seeing so it doesn't taste color or feel sound. So the wires get screwed up. But if you encourage it through painting, through textural things, and through lights, especially, and reflective surfaces, it'll keep them like, whoa. And then their mind has that room to swim around in. The ones who are picky about food, clean their tongue, put a drop of honey under their tongue. Do that for a few days. But raw, organic, non-GMO, all that stuff, like right out of the beehive. You can eat honeycomb, eat it like bubble gum. Frankincense oil. 1 drop on the crown, 1 drop on the tip of the spine that goes into the head, and 1 on the lower part of the spine, and then 1 drop underneath their feet. Then when they get into that panic attack state, when they get into that autism, disability, panic attack, whatever state, drop, drop, and then below the spine, drop, and then give them a hug, and then like touch the body, squish the body, move that energy out. And be careful what cartoons you're showing your kids, what channels you're allowing them to watch. There's a lot of subliminal messages, a lot of underlying images. There's a lot of bad stuff. If I had the money, I would make my own like children's TV network and hire a bunch of moms to do everything. Like just moms and dads, like single fathers who know their children, mothers and fathers and that stuff, and like grandmothers. It would be like a team of just family people running a TV station. Because I don't trust anybody who doesn't have children to show my children anything, you know? No. And you guys, and with your medication industries, bro, quit trying to fuck with the brain. And instead of fucking with the brain, like, make the world prettier. And if you guys want to keep the whole, like, upgrade your medical systems, really, 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 can you please grow plants? Like, whatever you guys are doing, hire actual people that have been through ayahuasca ceremonies who are empathic and work with them, having them work with people who are narcissistic but really, really intelligent. Have those work together. So, like a witchy alchemist person working with a fucking accountant kind of thing. Those two minds in the medical industry working together, intelligence plus empathy, and then if you guys use AI with emotional response algorithms, it'll work better. Like, you know how there's those commercials? Ever since I've had TV, there's these commercials that are like, oh, side effect may include everything. Well, if the entire medical industry just upgrades with herbal medicines and essential oils and sound healing and light therapy and actual energy work alongside surgeries and prescription medication, but upgrading the prescription medication too to be more based on known things that work. Like, you just imagine all the pill. Oh my God. I I was looking through this, and I don't know if you can see that light. Um, right there. I was looking back there, and it looked like because I was looking at the camera, my vision went bloop, and I thought I saw a big fucking Buddha sitting there laughing at me. Like that. What the hell was I just saying? That Buddha laughing at me really weirded me out. Man. It looked like Baba G. Ho 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 yourself, buddy. Backtrack. What were we saying? Oh, you got the points already. Okay. I mean, the points of you understand are comprehending what I'm saying. I'm being a pomegranate, and each seed is the universe. Oh, Hades. That angel figure, when I in the reading earlier, where I was like, it's Nyx or something else. It could be Hades. There's something else behind something else. And I'm not supposed to scratch at that wall. Okay, I'm gonna go. No, I did not get distracted at something other than Buddha standing there laughing at me, which looks so different. Like in this camera, that looks different. But right there, you see it? It looks like that. But when I'm looking at it in the mirror, I don't see that light. I see an actual light bulb because I don't see that flare. You see that right there? Anyway, right, the medical stuff. Thank you. Herbs. You guys do a lot of good stuff with prescription things, but you can do it better. And you can make, that's the thing, you can make a lot more money with things that are, they're not even like the cure for things where it's like you're not going to have sick patients. It's kind of like a keep your customers happy and living longer, and you have customers for a longer time. Get it? Instead of the way it's been, at least to my perception, because from my point of view, the world I'm living in is not the world you guys are living in. That's why I'm having a really weird time giving you any of this advice, because I have to remember I'm not living in the real world at all. I don't even see myself the way you guys see me, do I? Okay, I'm gonna go. Bye. I love you. Thank you for everything. And what was I gonna tell you? I'm trying to see if that thing does it again. Hold on, just hold on. Man, that's so bright on camera. I love playing with the light. Okay, I'm gonna go for real, for real, for real. Hi to everybody that I should be saying hi to that I'm not saying hi to, but I feel a lot of you. And before I've done readings where it feels like there was a stadium of people, like a football stadium, and this doesn't feel that way. This feels like I kind of want to, but I'm not sure yet. This feels like I don't know, who I'm talking to. It feels like you guys are going to go do a lot of good stuff. So it feels nice. So go do good stuff. I do want to go eat a pomegranate. I think I have another one left. I'm going to go. Weird stuff. Weird stuff. Bye.